right, and we're back. This is episode 141 of the Taproom podcast, and I'm your host, Mike. And got a special one for you this week. It's that little turtle, Good Gary _GG on Instagram. Get to talk to his handler, which I will not reveal who his handler is. That secret I will take with me to the grave. But yeah, it was a fun time. We got to record this last week, and I get to meet his handler, and I got to meet GG back at LA Beer Fest back in June. But I've been kind of wanting to do this for a while, so I'm glad we got to do it. And it was a fun conversation, like they always are. It's always a good time. And he was actually Good Gary was actually at Alter Society when we recorded this. And it was funny. I was telling him, well, I'm actually recording at Alter Society next week. So, which I did. I got to record there on Wednesday with Miss Adrienne Hodap. She returned for the second time on the show. It was a fun conversation. But yeah, this one with GG was fun. It was a good time. Looking forward to you guys listening to it in the interview. But yeah, what else we got this week? I'm recording this on a Friday because this weekend's going to be slammed. Saturday, I'm going to be recording 2 episodes. Oh, when you guys are hearing this, I would have recorded 2 episodes. One with Paul from Hess Brewing, and then also one of the brewers there, and then also Daniel from Taproom Beer Co. out in North Park. So, two San Diego breweries. First 2 San Diego breweries on the pod. So, looking forward to that. Maybe that'll open up some doors. You never know. Fingers crossed I get Kelsey from North Park. Yeah. But yeah, man, this week's been, I started feeling sick and I was like, oh man, not this week, please, not this week. Just doping myself up with vitamins, doing all that good stuff because I ain't going to let getting sick keep me down, brother. But yeah, and also when I got to record with Adrian the other day on Wednesday, I ran into Dan, the head of sales over at Eureka, and he was telling me about they have their anniversary coming up on the 15th. So at Eureka Brewing, it's November 15th. Definitely get out there. I'm going to try to get down there if I can, have some brews, go celebrate with them. It's to be their 5th year anniversary. So always want to get out there and support, guys. Also, speaking of anniversaries as well, Ogo Pogos is having their anniversary November 8th. I think they have like a link for tickets. They're going to have multiple breweries there. So you should, if you have a chance, get over there and check it out and, do all that. I want to say, I can't remember all the breweries that are going to be there, but I know there's going to be a bunch. So, and they're selling, I think, drink tickets and all that sort of stuff. So it should be pretty good. I'm excited to get down there. What else we got this week? I recorded, but I got to talk with Mars last week. That was fun. They have that coming up this week. Also working on some dates to try to get Kate Bernat back on the show. So yeah, we got that going on. Then next weekend, I will be on the Sunday. I'll be recording at Level Up with the IE Brew, so the Inland Empire Brew Witches. So that'll be pretty fun. I'm excited for that. This intro is going to be on the short side. So sorry. So this is going to be a shorter episode too, actually. I think we went around 50 minutes, but it was a good time. And that's all that matters. I also wanted to let you guys know I was just on the episode I was on the Buds, Brews, and Booze podcast. That episode is actually out now. It came out, this will be out Sunday. It came out on Friday. So if you get a chance, go check that out. Go support my buddy, Dez. Yeah, it's Buds, Brews, and Booze podcast on YouTube and then on all the streaming platforms as well. So yeah, she actually does video with hers. So it was a good time to sit down and we had a couple beers and then obviously she was on my show last week. So yeah, get out there and support. Let's see what else we got this week. The Packers this Sunday are playing the Steelers. So it's Aaron Rodgers against the Pack. I'm looking forward to watching that game. But yeah, so I'm going to be down in SD tomorrow recording. Sunday, I have my cousin's birthday. So as I said, I have no time to get sick. So yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to shut up now. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview with that little turtle, the turtle's handler. But GG was there. So definitely hope you guys enjoy it. And I hope you guys stay tuned for the outro. All right, guys, we're back in the tap room, and I'm your host, Mike, and I have a very special guest on the show today. It's that crazy turtle himself, Good Gary, or Good Gary _GG on Instagram. What's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going, Mike?
Good, man. Are you at a brewery right now?
Actually, I am. I came down to Alter Society in Long Beach. They are open nice and early. So,
There it is.
yeah, Good Gary's preparing tonight for the next baseball game. So,
There it
let's
is,
get
man.
started early.
Love
Yes,
it,
sir.
man. That little turtle's everywhere, man.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of adventures, man. Just to be clear, I am not Good Gary. I'm just his handler.
Yep.
He runs the show pretty much.
Oh, love it, man. And I was curious because I mean, like, oh, you go to I mean, I see Gigi at so many different breweries, man. Like throughout the day, or like on the weekend. I'm like, man, that little guy can drink.
Yeah, he gets around, man. But there's ways. Basically he sticks to anything that's low ABV.
Okay.
That's a rule of thumb, number one. And he gets half pours and tasters, just,
Okay.
below keep it safe. So
There it is.
there's always a plan, you know?
Love it. And so, how did Gigi start this whole Instagram, man?
Oh man. Okay, backstory here, right? So my oldest daughter has her emotional support sportist, right?
Okay.
Just like good Gary here.
Yeah.
So she would take that song everywhere, everywhere. It's school. I mean, this little guy had his own following, at school.
Yeah.
Everybody knew Gary at school. So one day she misplaced her Gary.
Oh no.
It was lost, nowhere to be found. And she was freaking out. She was crying. So I said, gee, well, let me go get another one. So I went to the store
Yeah.
and I picked one up. And she didn't like it though, man. And she was like, well, this is not Gary. It's a fraud. It's a fake. So
It's a fake.
yeah, she was freaking out. I mean, so luckily somebody found the turtle at her school and returned it,
Okay.
so that left the extra one just sitting there collecting dust. I like going to breweries, I mean,
Yeah.
I love tasting beer. So I said, well, people, people make money doing stupid things, I
Yeah.
mean, I said, let me take this turtle and take it around to breweries with me,
Mm-hmm.
review beers and, just see where it goes, and that's to say there's been no money involved,
Yeah.
but it's been an adventure though, because I was me and my wife, right? So we hit up just about every brewery in LA County.
Love it.
Like I make a list, I go through the map, we go through Yelp, just finding breweries wherever we can.
Yeah, of course.
So we were at the point where we've been everywhere, on the mainland because there is one out in Catalina, that
Oh, yeah.
we haven't been to, you know. So having Kid Gary here, has allowed us to, well, let's go for a spin again, let's hit up every spot again, and here we are. I mean, Good Gary's racked up the numbers, man, like crazy.
Yeah, man. That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, but if you're asking about the name Good
Yeah.
Gary, right? So maybe you're familiar with King of the Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you remember when Cotton had a baby,
Mm-hmm.
he named that kid Good Hank,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Right. So I've been going at this for years, and so finally I had a chance here. Well, let's name this thing Good Gary.
Okay.
So my daughter wasn't happy. She was like, "Well, that implies that Gary's bad Gary." So she's not too thrilled about this whole tortoise thing, with me. But you know, she doesn't let the two interact. If I
Mm-hmm.
if I put my close to hers, she'll put it away.
Okay.
She's kind of not into it, but yeah. But it's been a thing though, man. And to me, I didn't see where this was gonna go. I didn't think people would be so interested in this,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I'm very discreet. I go to these breweries, man. And I'll pull this thing out. I'll snap a picture, and I don't want anybody seeing me.
Yeah, of
I
course.
like keeping it a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
People have hit me up on Instagram, asking like, "Oh, are you this person? Are you so and so?" And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, "No." You know, I kid you not. There has been maybe like two or three places that have
Yeah.
caught me.
Okay.
The first place was Stolart out in Glassell Park.
Okay.
I showed up there after a Dodger game earlier this year. The beer tender was like, "Where is he?" Like, what are you talking about? That's a turtle. No, it's
Yeah.
you. I'm like, what are you talking about? And, and then I got caught,
Hmm.
and then I pulled it out and he was happy. We took pictures, So
That's cool.
that was the first one. Aside from that, I usually frequent on District L's in Long Beach,
Oh yeah.
and they've hit me up on the Instagram asking, or just saying like, oh, we don't know who you are, we're looking for you, we're trying to catch you.
Yeah.
And maybe I think it was like 2 weeks ago, we showed up on a busy night. It was like a Friday night. They have like the whole first Fridays out in Bixby Knolls,
Yeah.
and it's just like packed. So me and my wife are sitting there, right, and I'm taking the picture to Gary. Um, I think we wanted to move seats, right? So I'm putting the turtle away, and their manager comes up to me and he's like, "You're the guy."
It's you.
And I'm like, "Man," I said, "You catch me on the busiest of nights. I'm
Yeah.
here when nobody's here, and I'm taking pictures, nobody even looks." So they finally caught on, which is good. I mean,
Yeah.
now I can operate comfortably, more
Hmm.
more on the open out there, for the area.
Yeah, man, that's cool. I mean, I remember, and I think I told you. I know. I think I mentioned it on the show before too. I think it was Aurelio and his wife were like, "Oh, like they asked me at Beer Fest, like, is that you?" I was like, "No, it's not me." So,
Yeah,
I'm like, well, that's funny though that people are reaching out, like, "Hey, are you this person? Or are you that person?" I think that's pretty cool.
yeah, yeah. It's happened a few times, so that keeps it fun.
Yeah, man, for sure. And I mean, and it's something cool like that you do, and I mean, anybody that's willing to go and support all these breweries or anything like that, and as many as you go to, I mean, there's nothing better than that for me, man.
Oh yeah, and that's key. I love supporting local. Number one,
Hmm.
small business. It's great to get out there, spread the word. I mean, good Gary doesn't have the following that I wish he had yet.
Yeah, it'll
But
happen.
there hope so. But
Yeah,
there's a few now. And if I could influence anybody to show up at a certain place, then hey, that's great, man. And most of these spots have great beer. You
yeah,
know, I mean, if good Gary can lead anybody away from big beer to craft beer, that's a win.
100%, brother. Yeah, and I was curious too. So, like, was there like how you got into? Because I know you said even before GG, you were going to all these different breweries. What got you into it?
Okay, so uh, in my youth, now talking about 20s here, early 30s,
Yeah,
I didn't like beer. I hated beer. My only experience was with like the Coronas and Modelos,
of course. Yeah,
and that kind of stuff. And I'm like, man, who likes this stuff? Like, this is not for
yeah.
me. You know.
Hmm.
So what ended up happening now, me myself, not good Gary, me, I am a truck driver, right? So I'm usually in the South Bay area of LA.
Okay.
One day I broke down the Torrance. So I'm at a shopping center, right? Big shopping center on Crenshaw and Alita.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there for hours, right? Waiting for the mechanic to show up. So it got a little bit dark. And out in the distance, I see a sign that says craft beer store,
Okay.
right? So I'm like, well, go check that out. So I make a little trek out there and I check it out, right? So I'm looking, man, it's all craft beer. And I hit up on a beer. It was a Rogue L's chocolate stout.
Ooh. Okay.
I said, let me take this home. So let's give it a shot. So,
Yeah.
I took it home and I'm like, man, this is good. It's really good. So that's where it started. I ended up going back to that beer store. I think it's not there no more, but it was called a craft beer center.
Okay.
So I went back to pick up a few things and that's how it started. So then like every Friday night, I would go there and get some beers and it would just be me and my wife at home tasting all these different beers.
Hmm.
That's how it got started. That's how it kept going. And then the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
So, and I wasn't going to breweries yet, but
Hmm.
pandemic hit. And then the beer store was going to close down and shut down for because, well, nobody was allowed outside, right? So
Yeah.
I went and I stocked up on a bunch of beers and they had shut down. And then I noticed different breweries that were opening up selling growlers.
Yeah.
So one that I ended up going to a lot was LAL Works out of Hawthorne.
There you go.
They had this beer. It was a champurrado stout.
Ooh. Oh,
Man,
I want to
that
say
was,
Rob mentioned something about that, but I can't remember.
well, I hope he did. But
Yeah.
that beer, man, was delicious. Like I still dream about it to this day. I've
Nice.
been to beer fest where LA was
Mm-hmm.
just chilling, and I always ask about it, but they say, "Oh, well, was it popular?" So
Mm.
that's why it hasn't been brought back. You know, it's been at least like a good 4 to 5 years since they've had it. But that's what got it started. So I would hit up different breweries to pick up growlers, LAL Works, Common Space,
Mm-hmm.
usually anything in the area where I was working at.
Okay.
Remember I went to Pop Saint early. Oh, actually, you know what? Before all that started, I think I had gone to Arts District a few times
Okay.
and tried some of theirs. But yeah, it was just kind of like, that's how I got my foot in the door. So once I started going to different breweries, man, it was over. It was
Yeah.
slippery slope, you know? So yeah, it's been a fun experience, man. That's how I got into beer. That's how I like beer. And it took me a while to really get out of my comfort zone. I would always be getting stouts, porters, anything dark,
Yeah.
and I moved into sours. And it wasn't until like the last year and a half, 2 years to where I made the leap to the light stuff like lagers, pilsners, uh, LL. And now, you kind of refine your palate, right?
Yeah.
So now I try more IPAs, but I haven't gone head in because of the ABV thing.
Oh
I
yeah.
really got to keep it low. So
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
usually what I do is if my wife, get the hazies and the West Coast, so I'll take a sip or two from hers, and go from there. But like right now, tops, man, like you just can't beat a good West Coast ale.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had one, the Super Delic, yesterday from Green Cheek, and it was like, before I knew it, I drank three of them. I was like,
Telling you,
I was like, thought there was a hole in the bottom of my glass or something.
really, yeah. It's so refreshing, man. They go down so easy, and popping
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
100%, man. I want to ask you too, because I mean, obviously all the breweries that you've been to, did you ever think about getting in like home brewing or anything like that even throughout that time?
home brewing, not so much. There was a moment in time about 2 years ago. I took a break from work.
Okay.
They had a program. They still do. The one out at Cal Poly Pomona. I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
it's an assistant brewer program, right? And I thought about it for a quick minute and saw the price tag.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not that it wasn't the price tag wasn't like looking for the deterrent as much as having a jug of Pomona every day.
Yeah.
And then, I would have my work car, which is the beater,
Mm,
and I didn't want to
okay.
put it through that every day, back and forth, Like,
Yeah.
I'll sit this one out. But it is something it does sound interesting. It is something that maybe down the line I'd like to revisit,
Hmm.
thought of doing it. It's just, and now you go and you talk to the different brewers and stuff, and it sounds difficult. It sounds like a lot of work, but
Hmm.
it does sound fun.
Yeah. I mean, and that's why like the first when I did the collab with Dario at Burnin', like man, my arms were on fire with those paddle, mashing in and stuff like that. But it was such a fun experience because then you realize what they go through, like it's not something that's just like, and that was kind of almost leads into my next question is like, what's something that you like about like either the craft beer scene that you wish people like understood or like, like maybe they misunderstand that part of it and like, or something that they're missing there.
Well, so the first thing that I wish people would understand is that people that enjoy craft beer aren't the same people that are out of the bar getting smashed. You know,
Yeah.
uh, I think people that enjoy craft beer enjoy beer for the taste. They like
Hmm.
to go out there and sample things and try new things. As opposed to somebody that's going to a bar and they're just there to get hammered. And that's the main thing,
Yeah.
really. There's a difference, and it's just like you talked about things that like Brujeria, right? The one in Pico.
Yeah.
Um, how they had pushback from the city there
Hmm.
about opening up a brewery, and you have to let them know, like, hey, this isn't a bar. This
Yeah.
isn't a place where people are just here to drink as much as they can. This isn't, it's an experience. It's a whole different atmosphere, right? You go to a brewery, man. People bring their kids. It's like
Yeah.
a family thing. I don't think anybody's trying to get hammered for the most part. I'm sure it happens,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't. It's not something that I see much as I go to different breweries. You don't see people that are knocked out or stumbling out or
Yeah.
stumbling in. You know, I think it's a key thing. That people need to understand about this stuff.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and there's a lot going on in the industry. I think that would benefit people that like big beer.
Hmm.
And especially I think in the Latino culture. You know,
Yeah.
like we're brought up with the Modelos and the Bud Light and
Yeah.
stuff like
Corona
that.
and all that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Corona. We're taught to drink quantity instead of quality.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
yeah. That's true. Yeah.
yeah. So that's kind of something that's kind of hard to break, especially when people start young. They start
Yeah.
drinking at 18, 19, 20. This is what they know.
Hmm.
There's a better way. And I understand that craft beer has got a price tag. You don't want to
Yeah.
go somewhere and pay 8, 9, $10 for a pint,
Hmm.
but it's worth it. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's worth it. You're paying for that brewer's hard work, man.
Oh yeah.
That's
And
something that is well worth it.
100%. And that's I feel like too, like a lot of times people like they just see like the beer getting poured, they don't see what goes all into it. Right.
Right.
And that's what this is all about. I mean, it's like, the stories and, these are all family owned businesses, right? So like they they're literally putting like, the money that they make goes to putting food on the plates of, of their family. So yeah. Wanted to like even like kind of along those same lines, like is there like a trend that you've seen like in the industry like lately anyway that like either you like or maybe or that you like or maybe not don't really care for?
Or the biggest trend that I dislike
Mm-hmm.
is I think the market has been oversaturated. So you're
Yeah.
seeing a lot of breweries shut down.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that's the sad part of it. And it's not only because they have bad beer, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's places that have shut down, like Mumford.
Yeah.
Mumford, man, like I probably went there twice before they shut down. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the part. I mean, it seems like everything I've read, everything I've seen, beer is on the downtrend,
Yeah.
right? So that's something that just it stinks. I don't want to see anybody shuttered or close. Eagle Rock, another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went there a few times, so sad to see it go. But aside from that, the experience, man, these seltzers, man.
Yeah. I know I can't I'll try them like because I mean especially like if I'm at a buddy's like brewery like he'll be like, oh, try this, I'll try it, and of course like I mean I don't mind them, I drink sparkling water all the time. But it's just not like I need the hops, man.
Right? I mean, it's like you're picking up a tap, man. Like
Yeah.
we don't need these seltzers. But I get it, man. There's people that
Yeah.
go, and that's how they
Mhm.
start off. It's the gateway beer, I suppose.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad thing. It's more of probably a little pet peeve.
Yeah.
I'm here for beer. More the
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, and even then too, like there's like I feel like with the trend now, like there's so many different like everybody's going lighter, right? And I feel like they're just trending back to like not to macro at all, but I mean like getting back to that lighter body stuff. But then with something like the West Coast Pills, that's like right up our alley, right? Like you get that hoppy punch, but it's still light, and you can drink multiple. You don't have to worry about being shit faced after a couple. So
That's the best, man. Like you get full flavor,
yeah,
and it's light, man. That's like almost like a free beer right there, man. Like give me
basically,
another one or something. Yeah. That's like a good session IPA, man.
yeah.
Like, man, I'm getting all this flavor at 4%.
Yeah.
Sign me up, man. Can't beat that.
No doubt. Oh, you know what I want to ask you too, and I forgot. What are some of Gigi's favorite breweries? Yeah. We'll get to the Mount Rushmore, but maybe lately we'll talk about like what his like favorite breweries lately, but then we'll get to Mount Rushmore later.
All right, give me a quick second here. I got a list here.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with local breweries, man.
Okay.
These are the ones that Gary frequents the most. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Ambitious L's, like I said earlier, Big
Yep.
Spin L's, Long Beach. Ism, Ism, man, they just pop out winners.
Oh, bangers, yeah.
The one I frequented the most is 10 Mile and Signal Hill.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
don't get as much praise as I think they should get.
Yeah.
Uh, 'Cause they got some beers there, man, and they don't bring out a lot of new ones, but the
Hmm.
core beers, man, are quality, man. Like
Oh yeah.
I can't say enough about their beer quality.
Yeah. Dude, I love 10 Mile. I wish I've been wanting to get them on the show for a long time, but I haven't been able to just yet.
Hopefully you do, man. 'Cause you got to talk to Bobby though. Bobby D, man, that guy is
Okay.
he's an angel, man. I'll tell you that much. Oh
I'm
man,
in.
yeah, yes sir. So going down the list, more local ones. Everywhere,
Great.
Radiant,
Hmm.
Highland Park,
Fantastic.
Barfield,
There it is.
and my two closest breweries, Brownstone and Southgate,
Hmm.
Brujeria, and Pupo.
Okay. Yeah,
So those
Bird
are my
is
local
great.
ones, man. Solid local beers. Want
Hmm.
to go out of town, man? All right. A Red House, Phoenix. I know you went
Ooh.
there.
Oh yeah.
That place, man. And that's always my first stop in Phoenix, man. Red
Oh
House.
yeah.
Gotta go.
And I love the tap room. I love like it's such a cool like it's like the old bread factory or cake factory or whatever, like the cakes, whatever it was. It was so cool.
Oh yeah. Another Phoenix spot here. Roses by the Stairs.
Okay.
They, man, have some quality booze.
All righty.
Uh, Going out to the Bay Area. One of my favorite Bay Area spots is Bear Bottle, San
Oh,
Francisco.
ooh, nice.
There was one that I tried last year, new brewery out in Sacramento called Guy's House.
Ooh, okay. I don't think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I know they won. They might have won a gold at JBF last week.
Okay.
Yeah. Another one of my favorite ones is There Does Not Exist out in
Oh yeah.
Slow, going down to Ventura, Made West.
It, it,
Got a few out in Denver
oh yeah.
that I got to shout out. Monolith Brewing, Denver.
Okay.
Cohesion in Denver. Comrade in Denver. And Hogs Head out in Denver.
Nice.
Uh, those are just solid spots, man.
Oh yeah. No, I love like as I mean Denver's great. I love Colorado Springs a lot too because there's so many great breweries out in Colorado Springs. It's not far from Denver. But going back to you mentioned Slow, and like as I saw, I think Gigi went to Oak and Otter when he was out there,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
That's my first stop, even.
Yeah, Okinawa. I mean, I love that spot, and I love like just the vibe of the place too. It's a really cool spot, but there does not exist. Liquid Gravity's up there too, so great. It just
Yeah.
I say it all the time. It's a testament to the industry. Like you can find great beer anywhere.
That is true, man.
Yeah.
And in the Central Coast, though, man, they do some good stuff up there, man.
Oh
Like
yeah.
everything from Ventura up north, right there, that spot up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff, man. There was one that we came upon out in Grover Beach in the Central Coast called Apogee.
Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Apogee. Yeah, and I think their thing are Belgians, and I think they just won the silver or bronze for one of the Belgians. That's it.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, good stuff everywhere, man.
Oh yeah, bro. So good. Even like in Monterey, I like well, obviously Alvarado's like, but it's up in Salinas and stuff like that. But like they have their spot in Monterey. There's a Fieldworks is out there,
Field work, yeah.
so good. And then Other Brother Beer Co. One of my favorites. So and I went out there, so good. And yeah, if you get a chance, if you haven't been out there yet, if you go up there anytime, you definitely check those places out or check out Other Brother for sure. It's a really cool facility.
I've heard of them. So
Yeah.
I think. Well, I don't have any. I think I got a Bay Area trip next month.
Okay.
Uh, so we'll see. I mean, it's not too far, so I might sneak down there. So
There it
drink
is.
some beer.
Yeah, there for sure, man. You know what I was thinking about because obviously like we're talking and I was thinking about questions I wanted to ask you. One of them was like because I mean you go to like obviously you go into so many breweries stuff like that like how has like craft beer like changed the way you look at people like you know or the community for that matter when it comes to craft beer?
As far as people in the community now, me myself, I'm not much of a people person. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really out there like that.
Yeah.
But I will admit that having a few beers in me does make me more chatty, more
Oh, there it
personable.
is. Yeah.
Uh, Now, when I'm out there brewery hopping, I don't get to the point where I want to be chatty because I don't want to get
Mm-hmm.
drunk. You know?
Yeah.
So the best opportunity for this to come out is always at a beer fest. So
Yeah.
once I get a few in me, man, like I'm talking to everybody,
Yeah.
pretty happy. That's how I met you, at
Yeah.
that LA Independent Beer Festival,
Yeah.
we're chatting. But no, it's great to see everybody come together. They come together and they're out there in their costumes, their outfits, their little
Mm-hmm.
pretzel necklaces,
Yeah.
just ready with high hopes to try every beer, and well, most of us fail. We're,
Yeah.
we're gone by the time we
Mm-hmm.
do that. But it's a cool community, man. I mean, I think when you meet somebody that likes craft beer
Yeah.
the way you do, you kind of connect, right?
Oh, for
Instead
sure.
of going over like, what's your favorite spot, and
Mm-hmm.
we're kind of throwing names out there back and forth, or have you tried this or try that, So it's cool when you meet someone like that likes beer the way you like it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a tight knit thing, a close circle, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that say they like beer. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like the stuff you found at a liquor store, But
Yeah.
uh, yeah, but it's a cool thing, man. Every beer fest, man, that I go to, man. I get happy to see people come together and ball out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. And it was again us meeting at the beer fest that like you were talking about. It was funny because I was just walking by and you're like, "Hey, you know my friend," and and I was like, "Wait a minute," because I was like taken aback. I was like, "Wait, who is like?" I was like, "Sorry," I was the first thing I thought was like, "Oh shit," was I like shit faced and I don't remember meeting somebody? and, and then I saw Gary and I was like, "Holy shit!" That was like so fucking cool. And you let me take a picture with him. So
Yeah, I mean, I know you were pretty much feel like you were hammered at that.
yeah, I had quite a few.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty much there too, man. So, but
Yeah, but man, those festivals are great. I mean, it brings people, like you said, it brings people together, and like it's almost. I think I said it on that episode when I did. It was like it's like a family reunion.
yeah,
Yeah, everybody because they're not always together all the time, so you get to come together and have a good time like that.
yeah, it's good stuff, and I'm kind of let loose at those. I think Gary's out in the open mostly.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, there was one guy over at Pogo Pogo. I think his name's Andrew.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And yeah, he had been asking about the turtle. I think he had asked Instagram through a DM.
Hmm.
So I already knew he was aware of Gary.
Yeah.
And then when I went to the Pogo Pogo booth, I pulled him out.
Yeah.
I'm like, boom, here he is. He
That's
took
awesome.
pictures and stuff. And there was a few that caught me in action that day, which
Yeah.
is fine. But I was already probably gone, so I can't really recall who it was. But yeah, see, I mean, it leads to kind of like the curtain coming down. Yes,
Hmm.
yes, they're a good thing, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I said. Like, no one will ever find out Gigi's identity from me. So
That's a good thing.
yeah, people are
Keep
gonna
it
be like,
fun.
I guarantee you, there are people are gonna ask like, "Who is it?" I'm like, "Yeah, but they're not gonna get it from me."
That's good to know, man.
Yeah.
It's like I had gone down to level up.
Hmm.
It'd be like last month. And
Oh, Luis. Yeah.
yes, I knew he wanted to know, man. It was
Hmm.
so I pulled Gary out. And he took pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was neat. I think when I know they want to meet Gary and they've asked already, I will go and I'll pull them. You know,
Yeah.
here, there's no point in hiding it at that point. You want to know who it is, I'll bring them out.
Hmm.
Uh, I gone to Judge Brewery
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. It was a slow night out there, so it was just pretty much just me and my wife in the tap room.
Yeah.
So I took my pictures and stuff, and we left. And then they hit me up on IG like, we
Hmm.
wanted to meet good Gary. Like if I had known, I would have brought him
Yeah.
out. And we were back down there this past weekend, and we went to Judge, but I don't think the owner was there. Like we
Mm.
my head and I was like, he's not here this Thursday. You know. So I'm gonna make my way back out there and
There you go.
hang out.
Dude, man, and they're great people at Judge too. Like they're really nice. Like even like obviously Luis is like my like a brother now. But yeah, he was telling me the other day. I told him I was going to record with you, and he was just like, "Oh, it's like, oh yeah, yeah, you got to tell him like have him tell the story on how I got to see the turtle and stuff." So with all the like, I'm always curious because like obviously the posting on social media and everything like that. Do you ever find or does GG ever find it challenging? Or find any challenges when it comes to social media?
I think the only real challenge for Gary has been a following. You know,
Yeah.
it's been about a year and a half now. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's about 600 and change.
Yeah.
So it's kind of gaining a little bit of traction. And what has helped me for the most part, when I post, I'll uh, I'll ask the brewery to collaborate on
Yeah.
on the post.
Mm-hmm.
So when they accept, that's always a plus.
Oh yeah.
It'll help bring followers in.
Oh yeah.
So that's been like the main thing. And whenever I go to a beer stand, I will post every single brewery I hit up. So if I go to a beer fest and I try
Mm-hmm.
30, 40, 50 beers, man, it's work. Like I'm
Yeah.
there, and it gets tiring and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Handful of them, except the collaboration, help. So
Oh yeah.
what I would do want to do right now, though, I want to take the time to thank some of the breweries that almost always accept
Yeah.
my request, and that's Benny Boy,
Love it.
uh, Brujeria, Angry Horse, Pogo
Mm-hmm.
Pogo, 1886 out in Orange, Betty, and Common Corners, man. Like those breweries, like I'll put
Yep.
it out there, man. And they always accept for the most part, man. And
That's great.
I appreciate it, man. It has brought traffic to Good Gary's page. It has brought in a bunch of followers, So
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. That's something that they don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I know they run their own pages, man, and it's stuff that affects your branding. So I appreciate that they allow Good Gary to come in there and kind of get a little spotted.
Oh yeah. No,
That's
yeah, man. I want to say thank you to you, man, because like there's times like I mean it's always appreciated because like you'll like especially if it's a brewery that maybe I'm sure you'd already been to before, but Gigi's go in there and you put like it was recently featured on the tap room or stuff like that. So I'm always appreciative of that stuff too. So I appreciate you, man, and Gigi.
You're welcome, man. I'm telling you, man, this podcast, man, it's good stuff, man. I really enjoy your work, man.
Thank you, man.
I had, I had seen your stuff, I think, on Instagram, kind of like suggested stuff, right?
Yeah.
At the time, I was taking a break from work and a lot of free time. So I said, no, let me check this out, and
Mm-hmm.
take out going back from the first episode, the one you did and song,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I would just be listening to your podcast, man. Like I was just trying to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, man, this is good stuff, man. Like this guy's local, he's hitting up all the good spots, man. Just
Yeah.
I like learning the backstories, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun, you know. Everybody has a different journey to where they got to.
Yep.
So hearing about the struggles and stuff, and them trying to build up the beer brand, man, it's good. It's inspirational, man. It gets me thinking, like, man, like, these things can happen. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication, but
Oh, 100%.
stuff that can be achieved. So, sure.
Yeah, and that's like for me if it motivates one person to get out there and try something different or do something new or to go to a new brewery or anything like that. That's all that matters to me. Like I just want to make sure that like you guys, like you do with your wife and with Gigi, being able to go and support these places and do what we can to help them, help them out.
And that's key, like you said, like my wife. I can't stress enough how important it is to have a partner that enjoys in doing what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I didn't have a partner that was 100% behind what we're doing, man, it wouldn't be
Yeah,
possible. Um,
100%.
so that's something that helps, bring us together. Kind of like, hey, there's this new beer at so and so, and we'll go try it.
Yeah,
So
she's already in the car waiting for you.
might as well be leading the charge.
Yeah.
She gets all the good stuff though. She gets all the whole flavored and
Yep.
ABV stuff. So at the end of the night, I'm all,
Yep.
pretty much sober and
Oh,
having a
for
good time.
sure.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be responsible, right? Oh, so the next part I want to ask you. So this one's a six pack. This is a rapid fire questions. So
there we go.
yeah, the first one is lager or IPA.
Lager,
Okay, hazy or West Coast.
West Coast,
Music or game while drinking, or
Did you
like a
say
sports
game?
game. Yeah, like a sports game.
Okay, I'm gonna take music if it's not too loud.
Okay,
It's not a game, but I find that a game will be a little more distracting,
that's true.
and it's
Hmm.
kind of rude if I'm there with my wife, I'm kind of staring at the TV there,
Yeah, I
thinking,
got you.
I feel kind of bad.
Hmm.
I'll pick music.
Okay. Next one is Dream Collab Brewery.
This is the easiest one. I'm gonna pick Tortugo out in Inglewood for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah, that's that. I didn't even think about that. I was like, that's like perfect.
Hmm.
Next one, worst beer name you've seen lately.
Okay, I'm gonna name one that I can't even pronounce.
Okay.
I tried it last week over at Arts District. It was their Oktoberfest beer.
Okay.
It was called, I think, Guess Work, some kind of, man. If I can't pronounce the words, man, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Um, that I'm gonna tell you another pet peeve here. Uh,
Okay.
Please, like, can we get creative on the names, man? I don't want to order a beer that's named Stout or Porter or IPA.
Yeah.
Like, let's just give it a name. And
Yeah.
I think some of the biggest vendors here are Oktoberfest beers, man.
Hmm.
They're not that
Yeah.
creative. They call it Marzen milk.
Yeah.
Marzen. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but Marzen or they say best beer.
Hmm.
It's like, come on, like if we need help, man, like Good Gary's here, man.
There it
He has
is.
a few ideas.
Love it. Last question. If your personality was a beer style, what would it be?
I'll take a pilsner.
There
Nothing
it is.
too adventurous, right?
It's all good.
It's straight to the point that, man. And then, like you say, man, if place has a good beer, man, like you got to go with the pilsners first, the lagers, man. And that
Hmm.
stuff's good, and it's not too good. So
You know it. Oh, that's good. Hey, that's the first time I've ever done a rapid fire 6-pack. So there you go. GG pop the cherry.
yeah, all right, man.
There it is, man. This is a new question. I like, I know I sent you this stuff ahead of time, but like because I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, man, I'm not really sure what I would do, but I thought about it after. But the question is, if you could bring something back from when you were a kid that isn't around anymore, what would it be?
Okay, when I got this question from you, man, I was kind of stumped. Like,
Okay.
what would I bring back?
Yeah.
So the first thing that I'm thinking about here,
Yeah.
it's not beer related, right? But I would bring back starting pitchers. I can go back 9 innings.
Okay. Yeah.
Throw 9 innings, throw
Mm-hmm.
130 pitches, man. Just throw you on
Yep.
his back, man, and say we're going all the way. You know,
Yep.
uh, that's my biggest pet peeve in baseball, man. Like, ain't going
Oh.
to a game and seeing the bullpen come in, every inning, man. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's killer, man. But that's the main thing. Aside from that, man, it's like when you're in your youth, man, it's like when you're a kid, you think you're invincible.
Oh yeah.
Nothing can stop you. Time is endless. But yeah, that's it, you know. Wish they could kind of bring that back. Just
Hey, just
that stance, having all the time in the world, because once
yeah.
you get to be this age, man, you kind of hear that clock ticking.
For sure. And it's like I don't know, even then like the not having all the worries and stuff like that. Like it's funny because the episode that's coming out this Sunday, well, it'll be technically when this comes out next week, it'll have been out already. But we were talking about how this is from the Buds Brews and Booze podcast with Dez. We talked about how like in the movie About Time, where like his dad tells him relive the same day twice. The first one with all the struggles, the worries, and all that shit, and then the second day, forget about all the worries because you already know what's going to happen. Like so, it's kind of like just try to live your life, but then eventually don't do that anymore. Just live it one day at a time. But without all that stuff, things are going to happen no matter what. So just live your life. Just try to do what you can to enjoy life and to quit being so, you know, like worried about everything. Like I get it. We all have worries, or stress, but it's like just try to live a day without it.
That's key, man. That's
Yeah.
easier said than done, right? We're only
Oh,
human.
100%. Yeah.
Worries, no matter what, even as minuscule as they may be, we're gonna worry about
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah. And if all else fails, have a couple craft beer or have a couple of beers.
That always helps.
For sure. Just a couple more things. One of the ones I want to ask you is if you could have a beer or have a pint with any historical figure or any sports figure, anything like that, who would it be?
This one had me stumped, man. I was thinking for a while.
Yeah.
And what I came up with, man, I would choose Tommy Lasorda.
Okay.
I I see the stories and I hear, you hear the little sound clips, right, from back in the
Mm-hmm.
80s and 90s, and get some beers in them, man, and
Yeah.
who knows where this stuff goes, Like, I don't know if you ever seen some of these clips, man. There's the one where he's talking about, I think it was like catcher for the Padres. His name was Kurt Bavakwa.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
And he says, like, oh, Bavakwa couldn't hit water. He fell out of a boat.
Yeah.
And he goes on a fucking rant, man. Oh, you gotta check that out, man. Kurt
Okay.
Bavakwa coming for the rant, man. That is timeless. You know, uh,
Oh, yeah.
so I can imagine him with a few beers in him, man. Like, let's go party.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I bet that's awesome. And even going back to what you were saying about like, the pitchers being able to go 9 innings, like I missed that. I was just thinking about that yesterday. I was like, man, like they had like somebody had an opener and I'm like, dude, like what happened on the days you had a starting pitcher? You just throw him out there and he'd go. Like, I mean, obviously growing up a Braves fan, like I was kind of like lucky because I had Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz and stuff like that. But still, like I miss those days when you have a guy that could go the distance, but just does,
Yeah,
I mean,
but,
just don't see it as often anymore.
but I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Yeah.
You weren't the one that was lucky watching Smoltz and Glavine and
Yeah.
Maddox, man. That was on TBS.
Yeah.
And back in the day, man, I'll tell you, man, I would watch Braves games, man,
Mm-hmm.
all the time, man.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, like my favorite player was Gary Sheffield.
Oh, it was, yeah, badass. Yeah.
And he got traded to the Braves, man, and man, I'll be watching Braves all the time, man. And
Mm-hmm.
geez, man, those guys, they were stacked. The pitching was out
Mm-hmm.
of this world, man. And you have hitters like Chipper and Andrew and
Yeah.
Sheffield, and even the catcher, Javi Lopez, man, he's
Oh,
raking,
I fucking love Javi Lopez.
It's just a shame, man. They didn't win more rings in the 90s, They had
I
so much
know.
skill.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say too. It's like that's like the heartbreaking part. Like man, like come on, like I don't know how they just ran into teams that were hot, and it was like, geez,
Uh,
and sometimes that happens.
Greg Maddux, though, man, that guy was, even at the end of his career, man, like with the
Mm-hmm.
Dodgers, man, like that guy was
Yeah,
coming out there throwing 90 pitch complete games. It's like,
yeah,
that's, that was good stuff, man. I
yeah.
used to love watching them pitch, man.
Oh, it was fantastic. Like he would just paint the corners, and it was just like he was like immaculate. And you know what's crazy? Like because I watched the documentary on him recently, and they were talking about how he would call his own games. Yeah. I was like, again, they called him Mad Dog. I was like, man, that's insane. Like, nobody back in the day would just give him carte blanche to do whatever they want. But yeah, I mean, Bobby would give Greg whatever carte blanche to say, yeah, go for it. Call your own game.
Dude, yeah, I keep seeing this clip on Instagram, right? And I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a clip of catcher Eddie Perez. Remember, he had a personal catcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was talking about this at bat against the Astros. He gave Jeff Bagwell a pitch to hammer.
Yeah.
And he hits a home run, right? Regular season game.
Yeah.
And he comes down and says, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" And he's like, he's going to be waiting for that pitch in the playoffs. Just watch.
Yeah.
So then I think they might have made up in 98 or 99. One of 2 years. They made up in playoffs. And he said, yeah, see, like I stuck him on that because he was waiting for that same pitch I gave him back in June,
Yeah.
He got it.
Mm-hmm.
So that guy, man, he was probably the smartest pitcher we've ever seen.
Yeah, he was a tactician for sure.
Have the stuff to be an ace like that guy.
Oh yeah, he wasn't an overbearing guy at all. Yeah.
And it's kind of like kind of the way you see Kershaw now.
Mm-hmm.
Because in his prime, man, he was blowing people away.
Oh yeah.
He stayed up even until now. I think he can still go. He doesn't have to retire. He can still go. He's got the stuff, man, to outsmart you.
Yeah.
And maybe he learned that from Greg Maddux. They were teammates for a period of time.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of because we were talking about like great pitchers and stuff, like almost like a Mount Rushmore. What are your Mount Rushmore breweries? I know you mentioned a few earlier, but what would be your Mount Rushmore?
Oh man, I jotted this down, right?
Yeah.
You know how hard it was to pick this, man?
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
All right. So I narrowed it down, man. Apologies to any place that I frequent that I didn't name here.
Yeah. It's all good.
I'm gonna go with everywhere.
Okay.
Grand House,
Yeah. Love it.
Island Park.
Okay.
There does not exist.
Love it. All right. All solid. They make great beers. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, because it is like subjective, right? Because everybody has their favorites, but it's like still like, people, like once you try something and you're like you do that kind of double take and you're like, wait, holy, what the fuck is this? What did I just drink right now? And it's so good. Like I mean, it has that effect. Like Ren House, you talked about like having Drew on, like, and trying the beer there, and always looking for new places to go to when I'm out there, right? And just trying to. But when I tried that, I was like, holy crap! Like this is like, that's why if I go somewhere like the Long Beach, was it the Exchange where they have that thing out there in Long Beach? And they have a bottle. What's it called? Bottle something. Bottlecraft.
Autograph. Yeah.
Yeah, Bottlecraft out there. Every once in a while, I'll go and they'll have Ren House as a guest tap, and I'm like, yeah, every once
That's
in a
cool.
while, yeah. So they'll have that, or sometimes they'll have can pours of Ren House. Like they had the Big Spill pills last time I went, but this was like months ago. Oh, it's so good, and the story is so awesome too. But like every once in a while, they'll have that, or they'll have a hazy. But it's just like you can't, like, yeah, I can't get enough of Ren House anytime I'm out there.
I'm telling you, Red House is a place. I don't usually kind of like hunker down at a certain brewery,
Mm-hmm.
but Red House is that brewery. We're gonna hunker
Oh
down.
yeah,
We're gonna get an Uber, you
yeah.
know, because I'm gonna be
There
here
it
for a
is.
while. So,
Yep.
yes, sir.
Love it. Oh man, and yeah, there's just so many great ones out there. So, but yeah, those are great choices, bro.
Big time, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, last one I got for you. If you, let's say you and if Gigi had to describe themselves in one word, what do you think that word would be?
I think the easiest way to describe this here would be obsessive. Uh, I
Okay.
think, especially me, once I get into something, man, like we're going in, you know.
Yeah.
It's like when I jumped into this craft beer journey, man. I wanted to hit up every spot. You know, I mean, it's like
Yeah.
we're going for it. We're gonna try everything. I don't care how bad it is. We're gonna try it. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's the main thing. You know, obsessive, but not in a bad way.
No, I love that. I mean, and that's, I mean, people would say that I am, but I mean, I just, I just do it because I love it. But it's also, it's the stories, it's stuff like that. So I mean, we're doing, like, we get to enjoy something we love, and we're not like I said, we're not doing it to get shit faced or anything like that. We're doing it because we enjoy that people like their hard work, their craft. So
Yeah, man, that's the key thing. You know, we're not alcoholics. Damn it, you know that's what I
yeah,
say. You know,
just
we're not,
because we're good at
we're not
something doesn't mean
like ain't nobody here buying 24 packs of anything to go anywhere. You know,
Oh yeah.
we're getting out there and we're trying different things.
Mm-hmm.
It's an adventure, man, and I can't tell you the excitement I get when I go to a new spot, you
Yeah.
know, and all I can compare it to is I'm not so much anymore, but
Mm-hmm.
I used to be what you call stadium soldier, you know, like
Okay.
baseball, you
Yeah.
know, on a road travel and stuff, and the excitement you get from checking out a new stadium, you know,
Yeah.
that's the way I feel about a new brewery.
Same.
You know, it's like a different backdrop, different beer, different atmosphere, you know. Even being outside, like looking at the marquee up there, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a good feeling, man. Like I get amped up, you know, just
Oh yeah.
visiting these spots. You know?
Same here, bro. I mean, anything, like I said, that's anytime there's a new spot opening up or anything like that, I'd love to get out there and talk to them, and anybody I could ever get on the show, I always want to do what I can to support. So
Sounds good, man.
yeah, well, brother, I mean, I know, I actually got to get back to work here in a couple of minutes, but I just want to say thank you, bro. Like, we'll stick on around and chat for a minute after off air, but thank you for coming on, and Gigi, gotta say thank you. See you around.
Appreciate it. We will hopefully
Yeah,
somewhere in person. One of these days we're gonna meet up
I'm
again. You know?
in. I'm
Yes,
so
sir.
in, man. Yeah, sounds good. All right, brother. Well, thank you again. Cheers. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, it was a great time talking to Gigi, and I'm always looking for new people to have on the show, man. So, like, even whether it's like an Instagram spotlight episode or another brewery, if you guys know anyone or you guys have suggestions or anything like that, I mean, I want to do anything I can to help the industry. So, yeah, send them my way. Send me a DM or whatever. We'll make it happen. Let's see. Next week's episode is going to be the Mars episode. I'm looking forward to you guys hearing that. The week after that will be Adrian Hodap. And then after that, it is going to be the Taproom Beer. No, sorry, Paul from Hess Brewing, and then also Taproom Beer Co. and all that. So on, as long as everything stays the way it's supposed to. All right. Well, I think that's all I got. If I'm trying to think, I got nothing. Oh, I got some new stickers coming out. That I'm having made. So you'll probably see them on Instagram and stuff like that. But it's going to be another Pokemon card, but it's with me, with the mic in front of me, and then also like holding a beer, and then Morgan, obviously Morgan the brew dog, sitting next to me. So might have, if you think that's a good idea, maybe I'll turn them into shirts. Oh, and the World Series technically starts today. Well, I mean, I'm going back in time again. I mean, I feel like it's got to be the Dodgers. I just don't see them losing, but crazier things have happened. But yeah, I feel like they're going to go back to back. So, and I think I said it when the season started. I was like, "You're 2025 World Series champs, the LA Dodgers." So, all right. Well, I hope everyone has a great weekend, great Sunday, great week next week. Mike's got a couple parlays waiting in the wings. Hopefully we hit. Hopefully we'll see. But all right, don't forget to support local, drink local, and find your beer. Cheers.